Even before I started my podcast and YouTube channel, I had been contemplating to do book reviews. While procrastinating which book to begin with, this book gave me the confidence to face my challenges. Eager to know? Hello everyone, hope all is fine with you. Welcome back to BooksDotCom with me, Subhashini. If you're new to the channel, please click the subscribe button to stay updated. The book I was talking about is Sunny Side Up by Anu Hasan. I'm no expert in book reviews, but here I'm expressing my love for the book and admiration for Miss Anu and her work. Let's get into the review. The Anu Hasan I know of from a few movies and TV shows that I have watched is a happy person with a charming smile, level-headed, confident, and someone who knows what she's doing. And I could see that reflected in her writing as well. But what amused me is that it's not common for an Indian woman to write about herself. Even less common is to write an autobiography, and that too when she's not that old. Without an air of celebrity, Anu gives you a candid and entertaining account of her life, the people in her life, their influences, her life on and off screen. The best part about autobiographies and biographies is that it isn't an imaginary story, but a peek into someone's life. A life lived like yours and mine, exposing their thinking habits, choices gone wrong, and learning from mistakes, and some takeaway life lessons. Perhaps a small background of Anu would make this review more enjoyable for those who don't know her. Born as Anuradha C. in Trichy to lawyer businessman Chandra Hasan and his wife Geeta Mani, Anu grew up climbing mango trees, playing street cricket, and watching The Sound of Music, she says, only 17 times. In an attempt to seek anonymity, she called herself Anuradha C. for the longest time. But finally, she gave up and acknowledged that she was one of the Hasans. She lives in the UK and shuttles between India and UK on work. She writes a monthly column for Just for Women, India magazine. Sunny Side Up is Anu Hasan's first book. She says by writing this book, she has been able to look at her life objectively. Sunny Side Up talks about the rare moments of clarity she seemed to have when faced with difficulties. She has been out there as an actor, model, anchor, and an entrepreneur, loving people, working hard, and giving her best shot. Coming from a legendary family, she realized fame and success are byproducts of hard work and dedication. According to her, life is a funny thing, and there is no blueprint to how to live it. There are decisions to be made, lessons to be learnt, and people to be mollified. And even more is love for herself, but not in a narcissistic sense. Her quick wit, ability to laugh at her own failings, and finding light in the dullest of things are all refreshing. This book chronicles some interesting episodes from her life, about her go-to friends, her rubbing shoulders with directors, her travel adventures, her divorce, and her life in other country where she finds love again. The various sections of the book, like friends, family, being a woman, travel diary, etc., do offer engaging read and inspires a fair deal, not just that teeny bit that the author hopes. I love her stories of spontaneous travel, and despite having absurd reactions from others, she went through many of her decisions only because she knew it was the right thing to do. Her boundaries did not restrict her from being curious with her actions, especially even when her name holds a brand image that cannot be hidden. The incident shared makes you laugh, tug at your heart, enables empathy, and even make you feel a bit jealous, and much more. I love the cat Swamiji part and how he got his name. Guess this is no major spoiler, so I'm revealing it. This cat of hers sits in the front of Lord Venkateshwara portrait nearly all the time. Anu had never seen such a spiritual cat and named him Swamiji. But only later they discovered that there was a window behind the portrait and some small squirrels came through it into the room to nibble on whatever was around. And Swamiji was no Swamiji but a patient hunter. Not only this episode, her unabashed acceptance of her own foibles will leave you in splits. Being a Tamilian, I could identify with some parts of her, especially her fondness to remain young at heart always. I was laughing aloud in some sections, thinking quietly for some, agreeing with some ideas expressed but disagreeing with some. Also in awe with her achievements. That too made me realize that this book is written honestly and is no mean feat. Sunny Side Up is classified as self-help book, but after reading this, I feel that this is perhaps a whole lot more. This book brings out myriad emotions. It's hard not to think about happenings in one's own life that resonates at a deep level with what Anu Hasan has shared in the various sections. The tiny notes to self are highly lucid ones that can be used by readers in many ways. That's the self-help part. What I liked about these small notes after every chapter are that they are very easy to absorb and are stated in a non-patronizing manner. The narrative style is extremely informal, engaging and refreshing. One of her lessons from life is success shouldn't go to your head. Similarly, your failures shouldn't blind you either. Her unapologetic stance towards life and people will make people raise their eyebrows. But she smiles and goes about exploring the funnier side of life. In her own words, my idiosyncrasies might make you smile or even strike a chord somewhere. I don't want to give any more spoilers, but as a reader, I could relate to the chit-chats with strangers, including people who work for you and complete unknowns. I totally admire that. The parents who support you even after many questions, those friends who stick with you no matter what, and finally, always choosing to fall on the funny side of everything. That's the best and most relatable. She narrates with the joie de vivre of a teenager. It does a world of good to be positive and happy, and her notes to self are to stay with me for long. Her writing style is fresh and lucid. She has adhered to her flow from the very beginning and kept it alive throughout describing her life's experiences, making it a good-humored read. By the way, this book is available on Amazon and Scribd. When you get the chance to read this book, please do. It's true, lessons come from unlikely sources, but realizations after many years. This was a random pick, but now it's one of my favorite books. I would recommend this book because her sense of humor would give you much reason to smile, and this book has got everything sunny which would help pull us, women, through on those days when we feel low or less significant. Hey, Anu has got her sunny side up. What about you? Hope you liked the review. Share your ideas with me on Books.com YouTube channel. You can follow Books.com Instagram page for more exciting reviews. Thank you for tuning in. See you on the next episode of Books.com. Till then, sayonara.